Thunderstruck went boom over the top.
Catch it. Yep. Beauty.
Fantastic.
Awesome. Boys, back at it again.
Great to have footy back.
Footy's back. Trials are going.
Lots of footy on. Has AFL trials started or is that this week?
They're doing some weird stuff. Throwing around some interclubs. I did see one of the Brizzy Lions. I don't know how. I'm pretty sure it's true, but their Brizzy Lions, Collingwood, Gold Coast are doing a little trio game. So the best 22 of Brizzy's playing the best 22 of Collingwood apparently, and then the Brizzy reserves players are playing the best 22 of the Gold Coast Suns. So they're getting pretty stitched up. And then I think it just goes reserves, and then reserves.
Three teams playing.
Yeah, it's a bit weird. I don't really think they're doing a real preseason.
No.
They might be. I haven't really looked into it.
Preseason games and footy games, I reckon, it's just dying, eh? Like,
Yeah.
It's never even really been serious, but the fact that they've tried to build it up over the last few years, like now NRL is like a full preseason comp. You win, you get like $100,000.
Broncos won it last year. They're going for it again this year.
That's not the point of trials. It's not the point of trials.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
To put a team on the paddock and see how they go, but
Yeah, and it's never a full team. It's hard to bet on because
everyone's just trying different plays and everything.
yeah.
you get 5 minutes on the field.
And all the guys who are bloody, like the good players, they don't want to do anything because they're going to get injured.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know.
It's scary.
Like we're saying, bring back the nines.
Yeah.
If you're going to do that, just play the nines.
Mm.
Still get,
Fitness,
game time, wrestling.
Wrestling.
Like it's easy to bloody run 10Ks every week and all that sort of stuff, but it's never the same until you actually get out there and play a game of footy and get the game
that's
speed
right.
and everything in. So
Yeah, well, at least we get to watch a little bit of footy. Bit of entertainment.
Yes.
Love to see it.
Oh,
The Broncos obviously put on a bit of a clinic, which was good.
Yeah.
Go the Bronx. They beat the Titans quite easily.
Yeah, I had to drive home to that. I was going to drive into a bridge, eh?
Oh.
It was very nice.
No, it wasn't much of it. Oh,
You could tell straight away just listening to it. It did not sound like they were interested at all. But
nah.
At least
we'll
Fafita got
that
over.
Later. Went and started at the top. Sharkies and Raiders. Raiders actually looked really good. I don't know if it's because I've tipped them for the spoon.
Yeah. They heard about it and they're going, no.
They took that personally.
Yeah.
They took it
And the
personally.
Dragons as well. They looked good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Reasonably good. I know it's pre-season and it's a bit early to call it.
Watch them
but-
fall apart. They'll fall apart.
Oh,
Well,
Guarantee it.
big news today. Talk about falling apart. It's falling apart at Redfern. The Rabbits.
Yeah.
Cam Murray, he's gone.
Yeah, Achilles.
He's
What?
ruptured his Achilles.
Yeah. Captain.
no.
In this, I'm pretty sure in the same instance that happened, Trell Fit sent for scans for a hamstring, first one since 2022. Hamstring at this time of year, you haven't even started.
no.
That's my minor prems, the Rabbits.
Oh no.
Oh, God.
What have we done to these teams?
However,
Seriously.
on that note, because there's been big talks in the off season from the Rabbitohs that Tallis Duncan, if you remember last year, he's the guy who wears the headgear in the first half and takes it off. Story behind that, so his mum knows where he's in the footy field when he goes
Yeah,
up.
that's right.
What?
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That is real cool.
Yeah, because I think his mum's a little bit
Yeah.
older, so
Fair
stands
enough.
out. But yeah, big raps on him coming through this year. So if you're into Super Coach, I'd be putting him in your team because he'll be taking Murray's spot straight away.
Yeah.
He
Where
might
will
have even
captain
played
go
in
then?
the All-Stars game on the weekend.
Oh, yeah.
I think he played in that.
Who will be captain for Rabbits and what's your guess there?
I don't know if you'd give it to Walker.
Nah.
Oh, yeah. Probably not.
Who's in the middle
Surely.
now?
No.
He's all over
That's
the
actually a pretty good question, hey?
Yeah, I wonder who it would go to because
Because
it
Cam
could go
Murray,
to
you'd
Walker.
think
Could
would be-
go to Walker though.
Yeah, I would say Walker, but I think he's too much of a firehead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you couldn't.
I
Yeah.
don't think you can make him your captain.
Nah, you
But-
wouldn't get through to the refs enough.
In saying that, you would never have told me, because this is on captain's notes, the new captains for the Wars is Fisher Harris and Mitch Barnett. If you told me 3 years ago Mitch Barnett would be a captain of an NRL squad, I'd laugh at you. Remember when it was like, got suspended like 5 times?
Yeah.
Like, fighting and elbowing people. Like, he was just a rough person.
So they're coming out strong. They're coming out to fight
So,
straight up. Especially with Fisher. Fisher Harris goes hard.
Yeah.
He goes hard.
Warriors did
Shout
look
out
good
to
as well.
Moldy. That was a good win.
Yeah.
It wasn't the most fascinating game,
No.
the All-Stars, but
Yeah.
yeah.
But you reckon Mitchell was short on his try?
Dude, short.
Yeah.
Like, tell me in the comments if you reckon I'm kidding myself. he did not score that first try, and I'm convinced that sports bet are already getting their hands dirty in the NRL. Everyone's been waiting all year to put a first try scorer bet on, and you're telling me that Shaq Mitchell scores and go. You can pull it up on any highlights. It's short.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was salty. I had a couple of bets on first try scorer, but it's not the point. It was short.
No. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely was.
There's a couple denied.
You weren't sold on it straight away. No way. No. So, yeah, it was sports bet getting into it early. Good to see.
Surely the bunker can't be stuffing it up already.
Oh man, that's on the bingo card.
The bingo cards. Watch this space.
Yeah, the bunker, man. Oh, we spoke about that a few episodes ago. That shit needs to change.
Yeah.
ASAP, but it definitely won't this season, so we'll have to put up.
Loving we did say there's no rule changes, but when they're not rule changes, it's more of a tidy up. The two changes look good, so I think you would have seen it. I don't want to say this, but David Federer, originally it went up as no try as he got impeded, but on the replay it showed that he obviously faked it getting taken out, and they can overturn it now.
Wow!
So it was actually a try.
That's good.
No, it wasn't for the Titans. It was shit.
No.
Good for the game.
But it's good for the game because Dylan Edwards.
Work on. He's the best attacking player, but he's very soft in defence. And hearing that just shows you where the Titans were on Sunday. Yeah. It was just very disappointing. That was a very good rule change. And the other one's the tunnel ball. So, mate, you get this is the first thing you learn when you go to under 6 footy. When you play the ball, you got to play it with your foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Use your foot and play it. If they just roll the ball through, that'll need the other team. And they're going to come down heavy on that, and I like it. So don't get angry. Come round 1 and 2 when you hear the whistle for it, because it is the most basic thing to do.
Yeah.
And they've been getting away for it so long.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's how the Finns scored maybe their first, I'm pretty sure it was their first try. It was off the back of a tunnel ball call, and then they next play, I'm pretty sure we sent it to the right side and went over with no defence.
Yeah, right. Well, that is good, but remember last year, I can't remember what the rule change was, but they did it for the first 2 or 3 weeks, and then after that, they kind of just gave up again.
Well, that's what they've got to hold firm to. Yeah. But like I was saying, it's the most. It's not anyone's fault, but the dude playing the ball. All you got to do is put the ball down.
Yeah.
Roll it through with your foot.
Or
the term they made is you must have a decent attempt.
A little bit closer.
To try and play the ball with your foot.
Yeah.
So
at least roll it properly.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. No, that'll be a good one. But I do like that. Impeded, they can overturn it. Because I remember last year, the amount of times it was Dylan Edwards he was fullback and he wasn't going to get there, so you'd just find someone to run into.
Yeah, it's a joke.
And I used to really like watching Dylan Edwards. I think he was one of my favourite fullbacks going around, and then he did it a few times, and I think he did it against the Broncos, and that was it.
I was like, against the Panthers, but they know every rule.
They know the rules,
And you can only do what the rule says.
Fair enough. If the refs aren't going to pull you up on it, go for it. But I'm glad that that's something they're pulling up on, which is cool.
Yeah.
Which is definitely good. NRL is a bit tough to bet on at the moment, but we've got some 3-2-1s that we'll go through at the end anyway to try and get some value, but you never know how long the players are going to be on the field for, so it makes it a bit hard.
Be a bit easier this week. Couple of players that did, because the other games were a bit boring. Finns and Cows was a bit of a blowout. Storm and Warriors, that was a bit of a no-brainer. Who would win that? But for the Warriors, it was good because Metcalf played really good.
Yeah.
And bit of a shake-up last minute. They put RTS on the wing. And I think you'll find he plays wing this year, and he was looking awesome.
Really?
Scored one of his U-Butte tries off the wing.
Yeah, I saw that. He's got a good step on him.
Oh.
Lovely watching.
Someone scored a very similar try down Marucci Footy Fields on Thursday night on the wing too.
Oh, it might have been Loxy.
That looked very similar.
Yeah. And it was a great dive as well.
Mate, if you want to see a good show, rock up Marucci Footy Fields. If you live on the sunny coast,
get down, watch the Oz tag.
Watch the Oz tag. You want to watch I'll Try Harder. They're bloody awesome.
Yeah. Great team to watch. Men's C. I think it's Men's C.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
it's
great team.
Great team, great fun.
Get down, support
great coach over here.
Yeah.
Calling the players.
Yeah, looking sharp in defence. But someone does need a new coach, or at least an assistant coach. So if any NRL teams are looking, hit me up.
Looking at that jersey right there with a Ned sponsorship on it.
Neds haven't even called yet.
No, I can't believe it. How many times you got to shout a company out?
We're not pleading, we're just asking. At least give us a bonus bet.
Yeah, bonus.
Get a shout out every week.
Yeah.
So that was good for the Warriors. Honestly, I'm not going to talk about the Broncos Titans game because I'll end up walking off the show.
Yeah.
But I will shout out Pakes,
Mm-hmm.
Corey Pakes. I think he's now a lock for the starting 9 spot for the Broncos.
Yep.
So that only leaves one spot on the bench for the King, Billy Walters, Moser when fit. And who's your other guy? Your other utility? That's
Awesome.
Yeah,
Smoothie.
Smoothie.
Oh, yeah.
But I think Smoothie will go to Super League. I've been seeing that quite a bit.
Yeah, right, okay.
Very smart moves.
Well, let him back. Oh, I guess that he'd have to re-sign with the Storm, but give him back to the Falcons.
Mm.
Falcons need him, mate.
Oh, I saw something Tristan Saylor put five.
Oh,
Yeah, he got 5
Four.
tries.
Four.
Was it 4
Set
tries?
3 up.
Yeah, right.
Scored 4.
Wow.
They were good tries too. He's so fast.
Yeah.
We'll go to that because I don't think many would watch the Super League.
No.
Quite
Yeah.
fanatic scenes there over the weekend. So
Very fanatic.
we're not talking soccer. Super League's the English Rugby League comp.
Yeah. I reckon it's a good watch. I really enjoyed that game. That first game I
Mate,
watched, it was
it's a
tough,
good
eh?
league, but
They're
not when
hard.
it's 0-1.
Yeah.
Not joking, that was the
OT
final
as well,
score.
overtime.
So they start the game with I can't remember his first name, but it's the Buffer Boys,
Yeah.
the boxing
It
guy.
wasn't Bruce, it was his...
Get ready to rumble.
It was his brother.
Yeah. So he did the intro at the start of the game, brought him out. Imagine how pumped you'd be, and you end up being 1-0.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the score.
Yeah, 1-0. And
1.
then the very next game,
0.
which is Sailor,
Yep.
84-0.
Yep.
Oh, no way.
You never know what to expect over there, eh?
But on that 0-1, that game,
Yep.
was it Leeds or it was
No,
it was whoever won the Prem last year, I'm pretty sure.
Wigan.
Yeah. So it was them and I can't remember the other team, but the fullback, I'm pretty sure it was either fullback, it ended up being a strip, but they were denied a try and it was unreal. In the highlights, this dude went through about 4 or 5 of them. It was so good, step, and then straight under the post. I was like, that is one of the better tries going round, and it got denied because he'd stripped it in the tackle before when they got it off him in the turnover. But
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit, that was pretty good.
But yeah, if you want to jump on a Super League team, you just jump on the Warrington Wolves. That's
Ooh.
That's who Sammy Burgess coaches.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Sammy's one of my idols, eh? So
Yeah.
I love him.
Yeah.
And he got him going last year. Like they're like the equivalent of probably the Titans. Like
Yeah,
they're
okay.
pretty bad. You know what I mean? They're pretty bad.
Yeah.
And they came 3rd last year. His
Yeah,
first year
wow.
coaching.
Far out.
And
So
like-
there's still hope for the Titans if they
Mate, Sammy, you and me, mate.
Tom Brady going to come over and coach
bring
the
him over.
Titans. Imagine that.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll see. I'll make my proper judgment when we've got Kinney at the
Yeah.
back, RCG and Tino, because we're very top end. Once you get past our first 17, as you've seen on the weekend, there's not a lot holding.
Are they playing this weekend? I'd say Kinney was playing this weekend.
Yeah, we're playing this weekend.
They're all back in the squad, I'm pretty sure.
We've got some Finns, bro.
Yeah, but
that's
them
right.
3 are back in the squad.
I don't think RCG's back yet.
Oh, so
I think
it's
he's
just also.
No, you're right, mate. Almost knocked my front tooth out.
There's Kinney and Tina were back, so that's going to be a good game. Sold out down at KO Stadium, mate.
Yeah, that's sold out. But I think
And the Bronx Doggies. Is that
something that's worthwhile mentioning.
Yeah, Broncos.
I'm not paying
as well.
$30 to go to a trial game.
No.
Nah.
And I blew up about this last year, and they must have heard me because it used to be $50 or $60 to go to the trial game,
God.
and even $30. I'm not paying $30. Like 10, 15 maybe. You shouldn't
Yeah.
even have to pay. It's a trial.
Yeah.
And another thing that they should do is stop playing it at the stadiums.
Mm.
I don't know if
Yeah,
you
yeah.
watched the Raiders game, but that was sad viewing. There's like 10 people there.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, they're
Like,
all on that. They're all
take
on
it
the
to the
opposite sides of
regional
the
places,
TV.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as well.
Well,
Well,
like I like it when it's at the sunny coast. That's always
Yeah.
fun because it's
And
and it looks packed.
it looks packed.
Yeah, and there's
it
like
needs
4
to look
people.
like that. Like it looks so bad when there's only 10
Yeah.
people there.
The
Yeah.
Toowoomba, the Bronx Titans game in Toowoomba looked packed out.
Really? I read a
There's
lot.
Not much of a
I
stadium.
read a lot that it
honestly,
was like that was the worst crowd of the weekend.
Mm.
Apparently,
Oh
it
my
was
gosh.
real disinterested. Like
Really?
apparently, and Toowoomba needs like renovations. It's real bad there.
Yeah.
Like
The
their
whole
fields.
city needs a renovation. Have you been there?
Well, did you know it's the biggest regional
Yeah.
city in Australia?
Yeah, inland.
Is it?
regional
Yeah.
city in Australia.
Found that out in the car on Sunday too.
Shout out to Wumba,
And it is like it
Queenslanders,
was still in
mate.
the 70s.
Queensland, mate, doing it
I
properly.
hate to be from New South Wales, eh?
Australia's doing it well these days. The sports. What about the Live Golf?
Yeah,
That was-
that.
That set the standard high.
Was it the Live Golf or a music fest? Because that was unreal. When
That
I
was
If you
there.
haven't
so
seen
good.
it, go look at the Adelaide Live Golf.
Yeah,
Was it Dom Dollar?
Yeah.
pretty sure.
Yeah, watch it. We won't give it away. How it all goes, but
He's
it's worth a
killing it
watch.
as well.
Yeah.
Just quietly.
Yeah.
It just,
He's
I
everywhere.
heard the commentators, they were saying that Australia's Live Golf just sets the scene for the rest of the
So
season.
give us an idea. Do they bring like the course in, or is the course already there?
Course is
No,
already
no,
there, and they
yeah,
just
no.
build around
They
it.
build
basically.
around it.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah,
I was trying
yeah.
to work out what they were saying.
Yeah,
online.
because like it could be at Twin Waters or like
Yeah.
it used to be at the Holden Scramble and
Yeah.
stuff like that. It's just they build around it, and because it's golf courses are always very open.
Yeah.
So like it's not
Sort
like
of
you've got a
centralises
hole
it.
and then a hole like right next to it. You know, you've got kind of trees in the way and all that sort of stuff.
And if you
Yeah.
haven't watched it,
Gotta
watch
be
it.
set up.
It's
Yeah.
like I hate golf.
Yeah.
Can't stand it. But when me and Jack were on holidays, like he'd pull it up before bed.
Yeah.
I'd watch it for like an hour with him after
Yeah.
a couple of doobs, and like, it's enjoyable, man. I
Yeah.
actually could watch it.
Yeah.
That says a lot
And
about
there's
sport. If I
if
can
you
watch it.
play golf, like even if you just go have a hit of a round and you're terrible, you
Yeah.
will appreciate it
Yeah.
so much more.
Wild.
Oh man, I remember when I did that clounger hit with work for,
Yeah.
for the old job.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
first one or two hits, I was like, oh, this is pretty fun. But then I just got so angry because like it's not as easy.
No,
Nah.
it's not easy.
Yeah,
Eh?
there's
Not
some
at all.
sports out there when you
Skill.
actually try to do it, and you got to try to work out the actual craft. You're like, oh, I see
Yeah.
why they get paid a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a hole in one. I can't remember who got that, but that was
First,
cool.
first person,
Yeah,
Pretty sure it's
that went
Pat-
out.
Yeah.
I remember
Reed.
seeing that.
yeah.
That
Pat
just
Reed.
sets up the whole carnival, eh?
Yeah. So
yeah, they
cool.
were the
So much
sixth-
hype
They were
behind
the
it.
sixth group off the tee, first day of the 3 day.
Yeah.
Is it normal
I
for
didn't
everyone
know
to
it.
throw their rubbish on the?
No, that's the
That's
party
the-
hole.
that's
Is that
the
the
party
part? That's the part that got me interested.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
oh, watch this, and like
Yeah.
a couple of Karens on the bloody comments like, who's throwing the rubbish
Oh.
like that?
That's the whole point of it. This
But
is
that's what I
they're
thought.
changing
Like,
it.
obviously, that's the sale of it all.
Go watch Live Golf Adelaide, one of the days, and then go watch the PGA. Oh, I can't really. The Phoenix, it's a bit different, but there's a couple of like the PGA coverage is shocking compared to like, and they can't do anything. Like, Live Golf, there's music, everyone's
Yeah.
pumped, the commentators are pumped,
Yeah.
the camera angles, everything is so much better.
Yeah.
The PGA puts you to sleep, eh? Like this
Yeah.
is why they're beating them in
Yeah.
all aspects.
Yeah. It's the Saudi money. Like everyone's
Oh,
say
man.
what you want about it, but they are doing it properly. I actually saw Wayne Rooney is going to coach in Dubai.
No
Really?
way.
That's pretty
That's
cool.
big.
Yeah.
Like they're doing all the right
They had
moves.
the surfing, they just had the surfing
Yeah.
there and the wave pool.
Yeah.
Tell you what
That's
isn't
pretty
the
good.
right move. Don't know if you've seen this. This is my moment. It was my moment of the weekend before it got ruined. So Zach Lomax is doing an interview on the weekend.
Yeah.
Joffa
Oh yeah. No.
Hoffenengowie goes behind him, dacks him. Classic,
Yeah.
Classic.
You. What up?
We're Australian, mate. We've been
Yeah.
doing this since we're bloody 4.
Yeah.
Right? Anyway, not sure if you watched Dana White's interview after UFC a couple of weeks ago. He went like off on the Australian media, calling them like softest cunts ever.
Really?
And it like just whinge about everything. This is the absolute clinical example.
Oh yeah.
So since the dacking,
Yeah.
Joe now has to go to court because he's being sued.
What?
Yeah.
Are
This
you
is this is
serious?
how soft
What?
Australia's getting. He's being
Oh,
sued,
bro.
and the main issue that they've got behind it is that they dacked him, and it was a chick reporter.
Oh.
That you shouldn't be doing that in front of a chick reporter.
Gosh. I don't even know.
Oh,
Now,
we're gonna get into
if
that
that's
topic.
being
Yeah,
sued-
not going to get into it.
Like
Oh.
honestly, this is how
That's a can of
angry it makes
worms.
me. If that's bad, what's the difference from some female reporter interviewing any bloke in speedos?
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
No, like, straight up.
It's just
Yeah.
because they wear dick togs pretty well.
Explain
every
that
time
to
they
me.
play.
How is it any different?
Yeah.
Oh.
I can't believe you're getting
is
sued for that.
happening?
And it
He's
just goes
getting
back to what
sued.
Dana was
Who's
saying.
suing him?
Can't remember who it is. Look it up on
Yeah,
Google.
yeah,
But
yeah.
like, I don't know if it is like one of the Fox people or if it's someone who watched it found offence to it or something
Oh.
like that. But
Mate.
full going to court
Oh,
this
God.
matter
that's
because of Dacking on TV.
Wild.
Oh, he might run into Ezra Graham.
Yeah.
Ezra Graham.
Up.
He's been in trouble again, hasn't he?
News from Brisbane. Breaking news, Ezra Mams flying down the road on a modified e-scooter with his suspended licence. So he's trying to do the right thing. He's jumped on an
Yeah,
e-scooter,
yeah,
probably
yeah.
trying to get to pre-season.
Yeah.
And he's been done on a modified e-scooter.
Oh, no way.
Like, Get out of the headlines, brother.
Yeah, dude. You're lucky you still
I
got
thought it was a
contract,
joke.
like.
Shout out to Tobes for sending it to me.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it must be a joke.
Oh,
No.
man, it's got me in tears.
He's an idiot.
Dead set. What is going on?
It would have been better if he was on the back wheel or something
Yeah.
when he got caught. That would have been
Imagine
so
the
good.
vision.
Oh,
I'll see if we can get the vision.
But what I reckon, Ezra Mann's lawyer got him an absolute deal there.
yeah.
Probably the same lawyer that with
the
Sinner.
Mate, the Broncos,
Yeah.
Broncos have been getting away with this for 30 years. They're probably the best at being able to sweep stuff out of under the rug.
But yeah, Sinner's lawyer, somehow he gets, obviously it's weird the way that he's tested positive, but 3 months he still doesn't miss out on any Grand Slams.
Gets to play the French Open.
Yeah.
But it's probably lighter than a slap on the wrist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He gets a 3-month holiday.
Honestly. I don't think he loses any rankings. He might come down a little bit. I don't know who's second and third on the rankings at the moment.
I think it's Djokovic and Alcaraz there.
No,
Up there, and then it'll
Djokovic
be-
is down to like 7th. Hey, he lost today.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh.
Where's he playing?
Tough going for him.
Yeah, 6-4, 6-5. Lost to Theme, I'm pretty sure. Don't count me for that. Google it if you want. But yeah, he did lose straight sets. He's getting old.
Yeah, he's dropping.
He's getting old.
Yeah.
He's probably the best though.
I was having the conversation with Dad yesterday. Who
Rafa's
is
my
the
favourite.
best
but-
ever? I think Federer is the best ever. He was
Yeah.
so good to watch. He had the
Is-
best style. It was just incredible to watch. He is the best ever.
Have you seen anyone return a ball better than Novak? Off
Yeah.
the serve?
Yeah.
Federer. Federer is the best ever.
Leighton
I don't
Hewitt.
know.
Leighton
Right.
Hewitt's
No.
incredible as well,
No,
obviously.
not for returning a serve.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Novak's changed that game. Like
Did I
even,
tell you the-
even the game against Carlos? I don't know. Like even breaking that down, like he broke Carlos down
Yeah.
from the return of serve.
Yeah.
Like
that's-
he's just yeah.
Was it on? I might have said it on the pod already, but it was the tennis for the people born in 1980.
Yep.
Did I say it on the pod?
I don't
No,
think you
I
have.
haven't
but
heard that.
It was
repeated
people,
if so.
people born in 1980, so that's Djokovic, Nadal, and Federer.
Yeah.
They've won 60 major Grand Slams or whatever.
Yeah.
How many do you reckon people born in 1990 have won? And how many do you reckon people born in 2000 has won?
Oh, I don't even want to. I know it's going to be a lot less than that, surely.
So the people in 2000, which is Sinner and Alcaraz,
Four?
they're at like 4 or 5 or
I think
6
it's
maybe now.
Yeah, between 4 and 6 because
Yeah.
Carlos has got 2 Frenches
Yeah.
and I'm pretty sure Sinner's
Sinner's-
got Wimbledon and Oz twice now.
Yeah. So that's 6 for the 2000s. 1990, how many?
Oh, that'd be a little bit more. I'd say 10.
2.
No way.
They just
Really?
ate the 1990s babies.
Yeah, true. Far
How
out.
hectic is that?
Which
my
makes me
God.
happy because there was a few times, and I'm sure every Australian goes through this. January, February, the Australian Open comes on and you just think, I could probably do that.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like the hardest sport. We would never want a Grand Slam anyway. Would have been a waste of time. So I'm glad we didn't chase that career.
Yeah.
That's the most. I reckon that
Yeah.
is probably the most craziest stat in sports.
It's got to be up there.
Like that's wild.
Yeah.
Or the one with the Tiger Woods one. Have you heard that?
How many days at number 1 or whatever?
Yeah, so
Oh,
like consecutive.
Scotty
Scotty Scheffler's like 2 years consecutive number 1.
He needs like another 6 years or something.
More. It'd be, I think it's to 2035. He has to be number
What?
1 to equal Tiger's record,
Yeah.
You're kidding.
which is wild. So that's a pretty big one as well. And then I think there's another one with Tiger where, like, I'm going to completely get all the numbers wrong, but putts inside 3 feet
Yep.
over the course of his career or like a certain span. He
Yeah.
had, let's say, 600. He missed 6 or something like ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
So that's a pretty
striking at
big
90
stat.
something.
That's
percent,
wild.
though.
But that's just one player. Like the tennis one is pretty wild when
That-
you think about like a whole 10 years of players.
Yep.
Yeah, has just gone.
And the way that like a Grand Slam works too. Like it's not
There's
easy.
There's only four a year.
And it's an elimination game. You can't afford to have one bad game.
No.
Yeah.
And that's what was like so crazy about those guys' runs. Like
Yeah.
Oh,
Novak won something like I'm not going to make it up. Can't remember. It's
If
something.
you go onto
stupid. How many games in a
Wikipedia
row?
and look at the tennis
Yeah.
table, it is really cool to look at.
Yeah.
And you can see Nadal, obviously, his was French Open, and he just went back to back to
Just-
back to back. But like there was only one time or maybe no times that anyone won all four in the year.
Yeah.
Which never got done.
Always just
Yeah,
change it over.
it's the big crown jewel of tennis.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen.
Yeah.
And the only one who ever was a chance of doing it was Rafa because no one was beating him on clay.
Yeah, that's
It was simple as that. The other two could have lost anywhere else.
Yeah.
But no one was beating Rafa on clay. It's as simple as that.
Another thing about the tennis, I don't know why I've been watching or getting into the weird stats of the tennis for some reason.
Yeah.
I was watching a video that was back in like 2010. It was Federer versus Rafa.
Yep.
It was a half split court. Have you seen that?
Is that?
Is it not?
So
when he
Rafa
retires?
plays his half on the clay, and
No,
Federer
like that,
plays
no.
his half on grass, and
No
they
way.
verse each other. Yeah,
Is
and
it
I think
video
Rafa
footage of
won.
this? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That wouldn't
Is that
surprise me,
good on
man. Like
clay?
I was saying, no one's beating him.
Yeah,
No.
that was another cool one. So
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
yeah, which is funny. But the Sinner thing, the thing
Yeah,
that
back
annoyed
to
me.
Sinner.
Yeah.
The thing that annoyed me, there was the world number 53
Yep.
got a 1.5 year ban because he was 1 day late
Yep.
for his drug test. I don't know if he passed or failed or whatever, but he was a day late, got a 1.5 year ban. Sinner tested positive in weird circumstances. It sounds like it was come through some rubbing
But
oil
still,
or whatever.
it's not the point.
But he's
Like,
tested positive.
yeah, it's a bit dodgy,
Yeah,
to say the least.
that's why Kyrgios is up in arms. So
Yeah,
we'll have him
he
call
called
him
it.
later.
He called it from day dot
it could
though.
be.
Like he's been calling that from day dot. Like
Yeah.
they were beefing for like a year over
Yeah.
this, like pretty bad.
Yeah.
And then Yannick got a little bit cheeky at the start of the year because he actually got allowed to play in the Australian Open after Nick protested so hard for him, not because the scandal was still going.
Yeah.
So now Nick's had the final laugh and he put out a Twitter or X the other day. Yeah,
Yeah.
not bad. Interesting stuff in the tennis world.
Tennis is an exciting sport.
Yeah,
It's good
and
to
it's
watch.
always on.
Yeah.
If it's not the Grand Slams, ATPs are easy to watch.
Yeah.
It's usually on KO.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
And it's good. And golf as well. Golf's always on. There's always
Yeah,
something you can
there's
just chuck
always
it on,
something going on.
which is cool.
Just the PGA is so hard to watch.
Yeah, it is, hey.
I didn't watch a DP World Tour before I watched a PGA. That's roughly the same, but I don't know. The Americans.
It's good to bet on, like we said last
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
The 3-ball best ball. If you can, find a good mismatch, I think a couple of them. It's kind of hard because all it takes is one hole and they've kind of ruined it. But it's definitely, you can find some value there, so it's worth having a crack. It's kind of hard. The one thing I don't like about it though is it's hard to keep track of on your phone.
Yep.
So like you put your bet on for 3 of them for 3 balls, so that means you're keeping track of 9 people where they're sitting. And it's like someone's on 3 under, and then you're like, okay, where's the other guy? And he's like, you're looking
Over
for him,
here.
and then you're looking, and then you're like, okay, so he's on 3 under, he's on 2.
Yeah.
Okay, where's this guy? And then
Yeah.
the
Then
next
doing
hole it
notebook to try
changes
and
again.
keep-
You're like, okay, where's he?
Yeah.
So it is tough to keep track of, but yeah, it's a good bet for sure.
Loving it.
Yeah, definitely. What else have we got in the way of the world? The NBA All Stars wasn't really that exciting.
No,
It
it's
was
not worth the time. Hey,
the dunk contest. Matt McClung, he was the only thing.
that's the only highlight.
G League.
Yeah, he's starting to.
Still can't believe
Actually,
that.
while we're going
Yeah.
around the world, I'm sure it's early Saturday morning, but the greatest horse in the world goes around, Romantic Warrior.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'll go through it a bit more later. It will be in the tips and the multis, but
Yeah.
cheer him on. J Max over there riding him at the moment.
In Dubai, isn't it?
Saudi,
Saudi, yeah.
It's on dirt.
Yeah.
There's actually a trial out if you want to watch that for any of the horse fans out there. The Hong Kong Jockey Club on Instagram, they've got it up. J
Yep.
Max over there at the moment. So cheer the Warrior on. I'm sure he's already the highest earner, but once he wins this, he's definitely
A shoe-in? You reckon it's a shoe-in as well? Like it's happening?
Oh, it's a shoe-in.
Yeah.
It was going to be a really big race.
Yeah.
But the 2 or 3 big Americans actually didn't nominate.
Yeah, right.
So it's
Really?
actually, it's a bit of a freebie. To knock on wood, bit of a freebie for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just needs to be healthy, eh?
Yeah.
Travel well.
Yeah.
Same as those Zach
And to
Burton
all
was
of
talking.
the
Yeah.
racing sort of groups like your racing.coms and all that, if I ever see you compare Via Sistina to Romantic Warrior again, I will go off.
Oh,
don't.
That ride was
Diff-
tough for Kieran McAvoy. That was hard to watch. Didn't get to sit wherever he
Yeah.
wanted, and then it rode 3. And
Good
then it was
horses,
pulling
good
and
horses
playing.
still win. I
I
don't
know.
care. I don't care. The good horses will still win.
I still reckon J-Mac on the back would have been a different story. He's just got away with it. Touch. No
1400 Fangirl Just
It was
anyone in the
beautiful,
future,
It was unreal.
if you see either 1400 or 1400 at Randwick and Fangirls in it, just put it on.
Yeah.
Couldn't have declared it harder before the race.
Daisy Thomas called
Shout
that
out
as well.
Cliffy
eh?
too. That's Cliffy's horse. He loves that girl, so he would have been up and about. Good win. So yeah, 1400 Randwick
Yeah.
Fangirl.
The only one that we tipped that actually come through was
Yeah.
Big
Bossy
Tomo with
Nick.
Bossy Nick. That was it.
Yeah.
What about the Ritzy weekend multi?
Oh yeah, that come in
got up.
the soccer.
The soccer into
Soccer
Way
draw?
League.
Yeah, that was
The,
good.
the UFC wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good. That was like $8 or something. That was a good.
Yeah, it would have been. I don't think it was 756, but
Yeah.
we
Pretty happy with
cashed
that.
it.
We'll take it. We'll take
And
it.
there pretty easy watches. The soccer bet was a good one. We called that.
Yeah,
That was
the draw.
good. The draw.
Yeah.
Great game too. I don't know if anybody actually watched that. That was a really good game.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Fair bit. Hard punting at the moment.
it's
punting
bloody
for
hard
sure.
out there at the moment, but
So,
we're just waiting for footy.
yeah, footy is
Pretty
good.
keen on that.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll get our tips up now for the footy, and we'll get straight into
yeah.
it.
Yeah, we will.
And perfect.
Action.
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 Back for the 3-2-1. So this is the segment, the JC Pest Control 3-2-1 leaderboard that we said we were going to do at the beginning of the year. JC Pest Control.
Well, I'll just hear our first sponsor.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Round of
Give us
applause.
that. There he is. Yeah, JC Pest Control.
Great to have you on board, mate.
Yeah, you want it. Yeah.
The best at controlling pests.
Yeah.
If you're in the Sunshine Coast
Best.
area,
Yeah.
don't be shy to give him a call.
Yeah.
Absolute local legend, Charlie. We'll give him that.
Yeah.
But yeah, the 3-2-1. So 3 points for a $10 multi hit, 2 points for a $5 hit, and 1 point for a $2 hit. And if you hit all of them, you get 10 points. End of the year, green jacket or something. We'll figure something out.
And best of the week gets to wear the hat.
Yeah, gets
Yeah.
the captain's
Currently
hat.
been retired for a week.
Yeah.
couldn't
His
tell.
face.
I couldn't do anything with it the other week, so we shall add it. A nice addition to this little competition.
Yeah, hopefully we can hit a couple of winners.
Yeah, they've been light
so
on,
nice
but
to play.
that's
Very
alright.
light on.
Yeah, no, it's alright. It'll come. It'll come.
Now
And I
that the board's out, I'll take it a bit more serious.
Yeah,
Yeah,
once
we'll
it's
try.
out of the trial games, you know, we've got a bit of a higher chance there, I reckon.
Bit more to fish with anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'll start with the $10 that I've gone. I've gone with the footy for my 2 high multis.
Ooh.
Garrick for a try, Lomax and Val Holmes for a try in each of their games. Gives you $10 odds.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm happy with that. And then go on the Broncos game, following the heat of the last game. Hopefully they can put some more points on the board with Cobbo and Stags. A try each gets you $5.
Yep.
And then I've gone to the Blue Diamond Stakes.
Ooh.
Something to watch. Devil Knight, number 5. It's a $3.60 place.
Yep.
That's going to be my low $2 1 point play.
Yep.
Yeah, it's got an extra 100 meters will help. It was chasing pretty well on the last race that it had.
Ooh.
Yeah, Mickey D on board.
Hey, he likes a group one.
Yeah, and yeah, got a good barrier as well. Box 2.
Send Western players,
Yeah.
lock it in.
I'll happy with that.
Listen
happy
to
with
him.
Same West plays for me last week.
Brad Davidson shaking in his boots after that.
that. Yeah, would be. I'm going to be a caller.
Yeah.
Race
You'd be a good
caller.
Not bad,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
You ever seen this bloke run 100 metres down on the racetrack? He's sharp.
Oh man.
Oh, that is the greatest video, eh?
Oh, sweet.
He was calling himself Winks as well.
That's pretty quick down the old
yeah,
straight.
yeah.
Photo finish. I wasn't racing anyone.
Google Farm or Doomben.
And
I've done one at each.
Yeah.
And I've done the
Imagine if you had drawn a better barrier.
yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was a soft 4 as well, so I had the boots were heavy.
Four.
Soft 4. That's
Soft
classic.
2. Oh, yeah.
5.
Yeah.
7.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
opposites. Yeah, well, close enough.
Close.
Firm enough.
Good tip though.
Yeah.
Good tip.
Thank you.
Back it in.
I'll
The
jump
way we've
on
been
the-
going, probably going to talk it into being about $2.60. So get on here
Yeah.
if you know you're gonna.
Yeah.
Rados, you going
I don't
next?
Yeah. I'll try and
I
contribute.
have good
here
luck
to the-
going last. So
I'll try and contribute to the JC Pest Control leaderboard. Shout out again. My small $2 play for the 1 point. I've backed this horse so many times. It's bled me. It's broken my heart. It's gone close so many times as well. Luke Nolan butchered it on several occasions. He's got some abuse from me before, that's for sure. Fishing. FISSION.
oh yep.
The red,
In Sydney?
yellow, and white. It's down to Moonee Valley on Friday night. I want to have a little Friday night play. I don't mind Valley.
Oh no, I
on
think of
Friday
Fiery.
night.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah. Yeah, John McNeil gets back on it. It
Nice.
drops some kilos, so I've seemed to find when it gets 60 kilos plus in a benchmark 70 or lower, it just can't run on with it. And it always gets to the back and it pisses me off. I'm hoping that this week, Friday night, July, please get it midfield up forward. It's at a decent barrier. And I want to see it come home with 57 kegs, but it's paying like $3, I believe, at the moment to play. So I reckon that's half decent odds. I don't know. As I said, it's broken my heart many times before, so I don't even think I should be putting this up. But
Lock it in, mate.
please do it for me.
Keep the faith.
I would love that 1 point.
Perfect.
Then my little $5 for the 2 points. I've just gone to the old faithful Finns.
Yeah, beauty.
The Finns Gold Coast preseason game. This is just.
It's a pick on the Titans, week.
It could. It could be so bad. It could be good. But I've just gone Finns straight up nostrils.
Yeah, beauty.
And then I got the hammer to score. I mean, he needs to start the season off all right.
Yep.
If he stays on the field, which I hope he does, he should score. And then Jake Everilla, he went over on the weekend, last weekend as well. I always, honestly, when I'm putting multis on with the Finns, I always have him as a sneaky anytime, because he does tend to sort of get over
He's a
every
good
now and
player.
Yeah, he's always around.
Utility.
Yeah,
he's a good utility.
Yeah.
He was playing.
Tuggies.
No, was he playing number 9 on the weekend? I can't remember. I'm pretty
Was
sure.
he? I thought he was playing 6.
Oh, he might have been playing 6.
I think
Actually,
he
he was playing 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he looks alright. But yeah,
He does.
Ah.
I'll tell you what was also weird. I know we're probably a bit late to talk about it, but
Yeah.
you've had some weird players in weird positions,
know.
like Kurt Donahue at the back,
At
and they all
fullback.
played real good.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, that's
Sorry.
my that's
Just
my
What's the
wanted
little,
preseason
Shout out the
for?
Finns.
Shout out
Like
the
we're
Finns.
saying,
Mix it up.
yeah. And
it's
then
so good.
I'm gonna go for my big play here. I'm going to Caulfield. It's Group 1 racing. Oh, I'm starting with Chinky, race 2, number 11.
Oof.
I've been on it before. Craigie Williams has got the sit. I'm following A&S Friedman stable this Sydney / Brizzy
Anthony and Sam.
everything that's going on. Yeah, I'm going the Friedman stable all over. So Chinky for a place. Tropicus, there's another Friedman horse.
Yeah.
We spoke about it earlier. Oh, not earlier, in another pod.
Bulls had a good run every now and then.
Yeah,
It's-
I think it's had its first up. I reckon it'll go good. Anyway, that's another place there. And then just going off the back of its run last weekend before, Evaporate. Mick D gets back on it.
Gee, that was a good win.
I reckon it should go alright, and it's obviously in the Group 1. Everything's tough. It's $3.30 place for me, and that all equivalates to $9.75. So I'm pretty close there to the $10 mark.
We'll
That's
give it
good.
to you. We'll give it to
count
you.
it.
Yep.
Count it.
Place. Just hit something, please. I need a little bit of tickle in my life.
Yep.
So I've been going good, that's for sure.
Some points on the board. Some points on the board will be nice.
JC Pest Control, another shout out.
Bring it home. All right. Well, my $2 is just a good watch. It's on in like 8-9 hours. I think it's tomorrow morning, like 6 o'clock or something. But Real Madrid to beat Man City, $2.
Okay.
Real's just my team, mate. They always pull through when I need some cash, so lock that in. My $5 multi is actually $6.66. I don't know if that'll be a good sign or a bloody bad sign, but it's a bit of boxing. So Real Madrid starts it, so we'll know our faith early, and then
Oh, you're leaving that in your big multi?
No, just in the $6 multi,
Yeah.
$5 multi. So Real's going to start it,
Yeah.
and then 2 huge boxing fights this weekend, so watch these. Virgil Ortiz, he's versing, I can't remember who, but Chuckamini's $1.88, just straight win.
Yeah.
And then the big dogs are fighting, so
Yeah,
we've got Artur, I can't pronounce his last name, I look like an idiot. Beterbiev, Artur Beterbiev, $1.81, but yeah, watch those 2 fights, they'll be crackers.
Yeah.
And didn't want to do a horse multi. I've got a couple nose bets, but for my $10 multi will be something like this. Myself, Zach Lomax, and Brett Naden to combine for 2 in the Eels and Tigers game.
Yeah.
Naden's looking great after the All-Stars, so I'll put him in.
Yep.
And then another guy from the All-Stars game actually won man of the match, Jesse Arthurs.
Jesse Arthurs.
Yeah,
Excellent.
with Reece Walsh, first game of the year.
Yeah.
See if he's got over his fitness problems. Took mine for 2. So Zach Lomax, Naden for 2, and Arthur's Walsh for 2. That's $9.46.
Nice.
Go.
And
bit of a spread. Lots of sports there.
Yeah, I just wanted to change it up.
Yeah.
Make it interesting,
Why
you know.
not? Why
And
not?
I just didn't really want to do the horses because they're great races.
Yeah.
Just chuck
lots of-
Romantic Warrior in there. Why not?
Well, he'll be, if you want to put Romantic Warrior to place in that NRL multi, it'll boost it up to $12.
Nice.
Wow.
If you put Romantic Warrior to win with the rugby league leg, it'll go to $20.
Whoa.
Yeah. Already
What's the
looked at
paying to
that.
win?
$2.20.
Oh,
But it honestly, it should be like $1.40, $1.50. So if you like that, chuck it on in the next like 12, 24 hours because the market will go to
It is-
final field very shortly,
Yeah, yeah.
and it will be like $1.80,
Yeah,
if not
okay.
less.
All right. There you go.
Now around the fields, I did want to mention these three horses on the weekend just before we all go back to having a beer. Rose Hill Race 8, public attention to beat Waterton. I love this horse. I've backed it all of its starts. It's back with a bang after last start when they put the winkers on. It's trialled up well. Only thing I'm worried about is second up syndrome, but there's a little bit of market support already, so we'll put that in race 8, number 4 at Rose Hill. In the Blue Diamond, I've actually got the Field of Play, the toppy number 1 to win. They paid the late fee entry to get in. It's probably going to run well. So
Blake
$5
Shin?
to win. Yes,
Mm.
Blake Shin to ride. And me and Beto's favourite horse, I'm actually going to tip it. I think it's going to run very well. I'm scared of Ray Magnerio in the race,
Great horse.
but she's bulletproof.
Yeah. Charlotte.
Yeah, Charlotte.
Shout
The
out
horse
Charlotte.
is firing. That last start win was huge. Craigie sticks on.
I know, man. He's back on. Hasn't been on the last 2 starts.
Nah. So lock those 3 in. They're going to be my 3 tips for the horses on the weekend. Thank you very much. Only
Yes.
concern would be public attention second up, I reckon, out of those 3. But
Yeah.
good horses should win.
I like it.
Beautiful.
I like the sort of concept we got going as well with the old
JC.
points, the old
Yeah.
JC pest control.
Yeah,
the
it gives
point
us
system.
something to see
Re-
every
refer
week
to
what we're
each
hitting.
week. Yeah, see how we're going, and then you can follow them if you want on the Neds app or any app you use, but preferably Neds.
Yeah, we'll see if that's, you know.
Only thing
Get
I
the
should
checkbook
quickly
out.
mention, don't look around for my try-scorer multi. You have to go to Sportsbet this
Oh,
weekend.
okay,
They're the only
yeah.
one doing the try-scorer combos just to save
Yeah.
everybody some time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
that's
heard us
what I
talking about Neds doing the combos. They
Yeah.
jumped straight on the
Yeah,
back.
they did.
Yeah,
We're
bonus
moving markets, man.
Man,
It's incredible.
PTP.
It is incredible. We got 4 subscribers and we are moving markets. Good to
Let's spread
see.
the word, team. Like, share, comment.
Yeah.
Share us on the Instagram pages if any videos go up. If you're
Yeah.
on TikTok, we're on TikTok now. Hayden's in control of that, so stay on there.
Yeah. Zach Purton will be coming on one day, hopefully.
Yeah, we're in
Hopefully.
talks with Zach.
He is injured at the moment, so we could sneak him on somehow. He's not riding, so we have a broken toe or something like that.
Yeah, phone him up.
Recover, mate. We miss you.
Yeah.
We
Break
miss you
that
riding winners
record.
at
Break
Honkers.
the record. You've done it now and
Yeah.
just make that record
How
unbreakable.
many times you got to tag you?
Yeah. All right, we'll see you next week.
Cheers, ladies and gentlemen. Take care. Have a
Gamble
great weekend.
responsibly.
Yeah.
Once
Imagine
we double
we
us
be
6
spending
triple
money in bed.
Thank you.